Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Showcase on Dark Souls 3. So, on to episode 101. I think it's a good time to wrap up the Dark Knight set. I've done their sword, their ultra great sword, and their axe. Just one weapon left, and to be honest, if I kind of think about it hard, I don't think any of the Dark Knights really wielded this weapon this time. Did they? It's a bit of a blur to me. Haven't fought the other ones in a while, it's only fighting the same ones. But anyway, it's the Glaive. The Black Knight Glaive. So, what's a glaive? Well, it's a Chinese weapon. What it's doing here? In the Black Knight's hands? I can't really tell you. Anyway, description of this weapon reads: Glaive of the Black Knights, who wander the lands used to face chaos demons. The unique attack of this glaive reduces enemies' poise. Does that still work? Did they ever fix that? I don't know. Affecting the tremendous size of the enemies that have knights previously faced. The skill of this weapon is the spin sweep. Sweep foes in a large spinning motion and utilize the momentum to transition to an overhand strong smash attack. Interesting. Now, visually, the picture I brought up is a more ceremonial piece of the Chinese glaive, but you can see the striking resemblance. The glaive is not really any different from any other halberd, per se. It's used as any other polearm in the Chinese arsenal, the quarterstaff, etc. But yeah, well, in terms of everything else, it does have a different name. This may be also called a fossat, which I may have butchered that pronunciation. But yes, glaives are pretty simple. They're pretty much the more lethal version of most of the Chinese weaponry. A bow staff and a glaive are two very different weapons. One's gonna hurt a lot and one's gonna kill. Alright, moving on to the stats. Physically, we've actually got a lot of physical. This is not a slow weapon. This is a halberd animation set. And we got a lot of physical to back this up. A lot. 160 to start off with, and then we got 80 or 90 bonus in my case. Probably a lot of it from strength, who knows. Going on to the exterior bonus, we got 2 Ds. One for strength, one for dexterity. I'm not sure which one to go up to see first. But then again, it might be strength, because in tribute requirements, you need 28 strength and wield this, and 18 dexterity. Quite a bit. Indeed, quite a bit. Then we got the spin sweep, which takes 8 to use, and then 14 for the follow-up attack. And the weight of the weapon is 9.0. So this is more like a heavy blade than a glaive. Stat-wise, anyway. Animations for the glaive. As I mentioned earlier, it's a halberd. So the borrowing directly from the halberd set. First attack is the basic attack. We already know it. However, the power attack is a bit of a fancy swing there. Weird double swing. Two-handed attack is the basic halberd swing. Nothing new there. And for the two-handed power attack, we get the little leap. That's known for a lot of the freaking attacks that the Black Knights use. Very neat. Now for the roll attacks, the basic light roll is a quick, pretty much breaking down your opponent's head like an axe. The rolling power attack is a pretty much a single slash. Nothing special about it. And using the left hand offers no new animations at all. Now, for the spin sweep, well, nothing really unique here, just a bunch of spinning and then drop it on your opponent like an axe. I've seen a lot of that. And the sprint attack's dropping it like a quick axe on your opponent. Now, going on to the upgrade, this weapon is upgraded with Twinkling Titanite, like all the other Dark Knight weapons. And we get a lot of damage per upgrade, a lot. Now, let's see. No, there you go. Tribute bonus, it's dexterity that goes to C first. Screw tribute requirements, screw my predictions, who cares? Nothing makes sense, but you got a lot of damage at least. However, since it's Twinkling Titanite in fault upgrades, it cannot be infused, however. So with this weapon, to be honest, I think my weapon's probably more heavy duty than that guy's weapon. He's constantly being outshined. Maybe that's why he's so pissed off at me. Back attack is immensely powerful. Wow, 570. Like I said, this is not a slow weapon. This weapon's incredibly fast. Where most... Wow, I missed him, but it still made him stagger. But anyway, it's just as powerful as a lot of other great swords in the game, but you don't have to deal with all that slow movement. As a power attack, it deals 803 damage. Alright. The stature of this weapon, I don't think I'll have too much trouble getting through a medium-sized shield. Get up. Alright. Let's test it. Normal attack, just normal attacks will get you through. Easily. Oh, 7-11. I'm going to 7-11, baby. He's dead. Alright, against the Gorgal, the DPS of the weapon is already plenty. It's a fast weapon. And power attacks, I don't expect to be going through the various large shields here. It's not a shield breaker weapon, but it does go through medium-sized shields, which is nice. Now, against the Dark Knights themselves, they're never happy to see me, no matter what I'm doing. Because there was that time with the Handmaid's Knife. Anyhow, this weapon I don't have too much trouble with. It's fast, it's nimble, and it's plenty powerful. DPS and firepower. It's all you pretty much need. He's already dead. Awesome. Alright, time for pros and cons of the Black Knight Glaive. On the pro side, it's got a lot of damage. It's also got a lot of DPS. It's also very quick and nimble. And also it's a returning weapon. It's been in all the Dark Souls to my knowledge now. I believe so anyway. Going on to the cons of the weapon. It only have two cons for this weapon. It requires a high stats to use, so high stat requirement to use. And it cannot be infused, thanks to its Twinkling Titanite reinforcement. Those are the only true cons for this weapon. Those are, once you bypass the first con, it's pretty much ineligible for the other one. Anyhow, let's move on to the score for the Black Knight Glaive. Damage gets 9 out of 10. That was a lot of damage. It was awesome. Reach, 7 out of 10. It did pretty much the average reach of any other great sword. Animation, 6 out of 10. It borrowed a little bit from the original Halberd set, but it did a lot of unique twists on its own. And not to mention the special wasn't unique either, so that's why it's 6 out of 10. Bonus, 8 out of 10. You got a lot of bonus damage out of this. A lot. Despite it being dexterity heavy. Misc, 8 out of 10. Alright, so since it's historically accurate, and it's gives the same firepower as a greatsword, but much faster, I'd say 8 out of 10. But I think they could have done better with the description of this weapon. Kind of like, you know, kind of alludes all the whole fact that they used a Chinese weapon to craft this out, all this after. But oh well. All that's said and done, the Black Knight's Glaive gets 38 out of 50. It's exceptional. It's a truly powerful weapon. Excellent. You won't probably win any style points, but hey, it's pretty awesome to me. The Black Knight Glaive is the last weapon to cover in Dark Souls 3 in terms of their set. And quite a weapon to end on too. I'd like to say it's probably the best weapon to take compared to all the rest of their inventory. It's fast, it's powerful, it doesn't really weigh you down, it's pretty damn good. Much better than the other weapons, which are very powerful, but they're large, slow, and clunky. This weapons has something they don't have: speed and DPS. Anyhow, that's been showcased for today. I thank you for watching, and I see you guys next time. Take care out there.